possible in life. No matter how hard the task, it can be done. Maybe it might just seem impossible because no one has done it before. Nelson Mandela once said, "If it only seems impossible because no one has done it yet. But understand that only who have done it can feel the feeling of accomplishment." Determination is such a funny thing. If you don't have it, you're going to go through a lot of stress. Even if you do have it, you're going to go through just as much stress. But understand that once you have determination, you will end up winning. As Hannibal once said, we will either find a way or we will make one. Determination has been the main power source of many people to succeed in their life. Take Lewis and Clark for example. They never would have completed the expedition without it. Can you imagine going from one side of America and to the other and back? This is what I mean by determination. Don't you think they ever thought of giving up, thought of going back to the comforts of their home, thought going back to their homes where there were no rivers to fight against, no risk of death, no having to search for food? On April 8th, 1805, there was a journal entry saying that there was an accident where they lost whole bags of powder, adding up to 30 pounds and over. This was fatal because they needed powder for weaponry so that they could hunt animals to keep alive. Now, if you can't kill and you're in a place where it's freezing with no plants and animals, this can be quite an obstacle. God knows if they had stopped for a while to search for food, they never would have made it back. So they kept moving until they found a spot with them, even though they felt the hunger and pain. I remember a time when I traveled off the trail in the woods. I was pretty small and it was pretty darn cold. I kept a calm stance, but in my head I was screaming, "What do I do?" Well, it's not quite like that. Woods in Turkey are huge, so I understood that there was no point in waiting around in the middle of the woods for someone to come and find me. I started walking around, looking for footsteps in the snow, looking for openings, and for people to help me to find my way back. If I could find anyone, they would recognize me and bring me back home. Knowing this, I kept walking and walking, and man, I kept walking, until I finally found a way out. Now, those might not seem like much. Understand that I was just a little boy then, and it seemed like much to me. Lewis and Clark went through more trouble in 2 years than we have in our whole entire lives. So, if they could do this, why can't we? Why can't we do the impossible? Well, don't try to answer that question, because you can't. You can't because nothing is impossible.